Am I interrupting anything?
Am I late?
Am I making sense?
Am I missing something?
Am I permitted to park here?
Am I pronouncing these words correctly?
Am I right?
Am I to blame for what happened?
Am I too late to change this order?
Any chance we could have dinner together?
Any idea what the kids are doing?
Any questions?
Any suggestions on what to buy?
Any thoughts?
Anything else I can do?
Anything new you've been working on?
Are meals included in the price of the ticket?
Are the kids still in bed?
Are there any apps on your phone that you can't live without?
Are there any beers left?
Are there any bicycle paths?
Are there any changes I need to make before I post?
Are there any coffee shops near here?
Are there any questions?
Are there any registration fees?
Are there any students in this class with dyslexia?
Are there any things that you must not do?
Are there many people without work here?
Are there seats available outside?
Are they in your bag?
Are those pens for sale?
Are we able to cancel after that?
Are we missing anyone?
Are you a murderer or something?
Are you a student?
Are you a vegetarian?
Are you alright now?
Are you allergic to wheat?
Are you awake?
Are you aware of any allergies you may have?
Are you busy? Are you busy?
Are you cold?
Are you completely against working with me?
Are you doing anything after work?
Are you doing anything right now?
Are you doing anything tomorrow night?
Are you enjoying your stay in Japan?
Are you enjoying your travels?
Are you ever going to clean the house?
Are you familiar with this person?
Are you feeling all right?
Are you feeling okay? You look dreadful.
Are you following her on Twitter? You should. She's really funny.
Are you free to talk now?
Are you full?
Are you going to be okay?
Are you going to be there for the 4th of July celebration?
You going to town?
Are you gonna clean the house?
Are you good at English?
Are you happy with your new piano?
Are you heading out for lunch?
Are you here alone?
Are you holding something against me? What is it?
Are you hungry? No, I've just eaten.
Are you in a hurry?
Are you in the queue?
Are you insane?
Are you just staying in to watch TV tonight, or are you coming dancing?
Are you kidding me?
Are you laughing with me or at me?
Are you learning Spanish on your own? Or are you taking classes?
Are you listening to me now?
Are you making fun of me?
Are you married?
Are you nuts?
Are you okay for time?
Are you on Facebook?
Are you open on Saturday?
Are you originally from there?
Are you out of your mind?
Are you paying by check? Why don't you use a card?
Are you paying close attention and focusing on the sound?
Are you playing football tomorrow?
Are you reading any good books right now? I'd love some recommendations.
Are you ready for the exam?
Are you ready to go?
Are you ready to leave yet? We're already running behind.
Are you ready to order?
Are you really going to get this car?
Are you satisfied with their result?
Are you scared of heights?
Are you serious about the date?
Are you single?
Are you sitting on my TV remote control?
Are you staying at home tomorrow?
Are you still working at the same company?
Are you suggesting something?
Are you sure about it?
Are you taking any medications at the moment?
Are you there?
Are you thinking what I'm thinking?
Are you two together?
Are you up for going out?
Are you up to anything this evening?
Are you warm enough? Are you wearing new shoes?
Are you wearing perfume?
Are you well?
Are you with me on this?
Are you writing a letter? Are your grandparents still alive?
Can any of you guys tell me what fruit this is?
Can anyone help me?
Can I apply to become a permanent resident?
Can I ask you a question?
Can I ask you something?
Can I ask you what you thought of the movie?
Can I borrow a pen, please?
Can I bring a friend?
Can I buy this, please?
Can I buy you a drink?
Can I call you back in 5 minutes?
Can I call you tomorrow to arrange a time?
Can I check in my luggage?
Can I come in?
Can I confirm your credit card number with you, please?
Can I count you in on this?
Can I fix you some chamomile tea?
Can I get a burger to go, please? Just the burger.
Can I get a cheeseburger to go, please?
Can I get a glass of water?
Can I get a hot coffee? Actually, an iced coffee, please.
Can I get a refund?
Can I get another one?
Can I get anybody any more coffee?
Can I get cash using my credit card here?
Can I get that with ketchup instead of mayonnaise? Can I get that without mustard on it, please?
Can I get you a drink?
Can I get you a taxi?
Can I get you anything else?
Can I get your name?
Can I give you a friendly word of advice?
Can I give you a hand?
Can I give you a little tip?
Can I have a cup of tea?
Can I have a glass of water?
Can I have a pint of beer?
Can I have a word with you?
Can I have some more, please?
Can I have the check?
Can I help you find something?
Can I help you?
Can I lean my bike against the wall?
Can I make an appointment?
Can I open a bank account online?
Can I order several sizes and return the ones that don't fit?
Can I pay by card?
Can I post this on social media?
Can I return it in another city?
Can I see you again?
Can I see your baggage claim tag, please?
Can I see your tickets? These seats are ours.
Can I send you audio files in English for you to correct?
Can I sleep in the top bunk?
Can I speak to Mr. Johnson, please? I'm sorry, but he's not here right now. Can I take a message?
Can I speak to your manager?
Can I take Monday off?
Can I take my bike on the train?
Can I take my photo with you? I'm a big fan.
Can I take the leftovers?
Can I talk to you for a moment?
Can I talk to you for a sec?
Can I trust you?
Can I try these on?
Can I try this on, please?
Can I use banking on my cell phone?
Can I use your phone?
Can I video record our lesson? If not, can I audio record it?
Can I wear this to a wedding?
Can it affect other medicines?
Can this word be omitted?
Can water turn into wine?
Can we agree on a date?
Can we arrange a meeting?
Can we buy a new cooker? I can't make food on this one anymore.
Can we go over this again?
Can we have a jug of tap water with our meal, please?
Can we have separate checks, please?
Can we have the bill?
Can we have the check?
Can we have 2 small plates?
Can we order this to go?
Can we see the wine list?
Can we talk in private later?
Can you afford to run an expensive car like that?
Can you answer the telephone, please? I'm expecting a call.
Can you block my account?
Can you bring me some water, please?
Can you buy me a packet of salt and vinegar crisps, please?
Can you change me $20?
Can you cheer me up?
Can you comment on this?
Can you convert this money from euros into dollars for me, please?
Can you cover my shift next Friday?
Can you crank out a few more jokes?
Can you crop that guy out of the photo, please? He's not part of the group.
Can you do me a favor and pass the salt, please?
Can you do me a favor?
Can you explain it to me?
Can you explain the problem to me?
Can you fasten your seatbelt, please? We're about to take off.
Can you figure out these instructions?
Can you fill out this questionnaire about the course, please?
Can you find the problem with this sentence?
Can you finish painting the room today? Probably not.
Can you fix this broken ornament for me?
Can you fly a helicopter?
Can you frame this painting for me? I want to put it up on the wall.
Can you get me a coffee?
Can you get my calculator out of my desk drawer, please? Thanks.
Can you give me a hand?
Can you give me a sharpener?
Can you give me some advice on where to buy good maps?
Can you give me your phone number?
Can you give some feedback on this idea, please? We're open to all suggestions.
Can you give us an example?
Can you go to the store and get some bananas?
Can you go to the supermarket and pick up some vegetables?
Can you go upstairs and check on the baby?
Can you grab me a glass of water?
Can you guess what it is?
Can you hear me clearly?
Can you hear the difference between ear and year?
Can you heat the milk up in the microwave, please?
Can you heat these beans up in the pan, please?
Can you help me identify this plant?
Can you help me with directions to Benone Beach?
Can you help me with this?
Can you imagine meeting him in a pub?
Can you keep a secret?
Can you lay off the TV and listen to me for a second?
Can you lend me some money to tide me over until I get paid?
Can you make change for a $20 bill, please?
Can you make do with $5 for now and I'll give you the rest tomorrow?
Can you make it half size?
Can you make it out tonight?
Can you make sense of your handwriting?
Can you make yourself understood in Russian?
Can you manage dinner?
Can you not interrupt me?
Can you pass me the eraser, please? I want to rub out this mistake. Can you pause the video at the point where she starts singing?
Can you pay attention, please?
Can you peel this apple for me, please? I don't like the skin.
Can you pick the kids up from school?
Can you play the violin?
Can you please cancel the ticket I booked?
Can you please explain the logic behind your choice?
Can you please move out of the way? I'm trying to take a photograph.
Can you please repeat that?
Can you please slow down?
Can you please try to stay calm?
Can you pour me a glass of bubbly? Let's celebrate tonight.
Can you pour me some milk for my tea, please? Thanks.
Can you pronounce it better?
Can you prove it?
Can you provide me with an updated price list?
Can you pull over?
Can you read the handwriting on the wall?
Can you recommend a good restaurant?
Can you repeat that?
Can you rephrase that?
Can you roll the window down for me?
Can you run through the documents before the meeting?
Can you see me?
Can you send me a printable PDF of that document, please?
Can you send that document to the printer? I need a hard copy of it.
Can you shine a light over there to see what's going on?
Can you show me how it works?
Can you sit down for a minute?
Can you ski?
This is not a correct English phrase. It should be, can you smell something burning?
Can you speak English?
Can you speak more slowly, please?
Can you spell it?
Can you spell that for me?
Can you stop being so bossy?
Can you suggest a suitable time for the meeting, please?
Can you support yourself by doing that?
Can you sweep all those leaves up, please?
Can you swim?
Can you swing by the store on the way home and pick up some cat food?
Can you switch the light on?
Can you take a message?
Can you take it from here?
Can you take me to the airport tomorrow morning?
Can you take the trash out, please? Tonight it's just organic waste.
Can you taste the difference?
Can you tell me how to get to Darling Harbour from here?
Can you tell me if there's a bank nearby, please?
Can you tell me your name, nationality, and occupation, please?
Can you type it for me, please?
Can you understand me?
Can you wait here for a moment?
Can you watch my things for a moment?
Can you write this in Spanish?
Can we talk about this some other time?
Could I have a cup of coffee?
Could I have a glass of tap water?
Could I have a receipt, please?
Could I have a refund?
Could I have a word with you about something?
Could I have the bill, please?
Could I have the check, please?
Could I have your attention, please? Could I have your attention, please?
Could I take this seat, please?
Could I take your email address?
Could I take your phone number?
Could I try this on, please?
Could we have a spoon?
Could we have a table by the window?
Could we have some more bread, please?
Could we make it a bit earlier?
Could we make a reservation?
Could we meet on Tuesday?
Could we see the menu, please?
Could we see the wine list?
Could you ask your friend how the sentence below translates into Spanish?
Could you bring me some chopsticks, please?
Could you elaborate on what you just said?
Could you ever cheer me up? Stop acting like a 5-year-old.
Could you exchange this for a fresh one?
Could you explain the possible side effects of this drug, please?
Could you find our waiter, please?
Could you gift wrap it?
Could you give me an example?
Could you have her call me when she gets back?
Could you heat up the vegetables, please?
Could you help me exchange some money?
Could you help me find the right size?
Could you help me wash the dishes?
Could you help me?
Could you help me, please?
Could you hold on a minute, please?
Could you look up my account number?
Could you make it shorter?
Could you pass me the ashtray?
Could you please break my $20?
Could you please bring me a knife? Could you please bring me some napkins?
Could you please enlighten me?
Could you please explain what you mean?
Could you please give me a call back?
Could you please repeat that?
Could you please speak more slowly?
Could you print a copy of that letter for me?
Could you repeat that slowly?
Could you run through that again?
Could you say it again?
Could you say that again, please?
Could you send me a new card?
Could you set the table, please?
Could you show me on the map?
Could you speak more slowly, please?
Could you speak slowly?
Could you speak up? I can't hear you.
Could you tell me what time it is?
Could you tell me where the washing up liquid is?
Could you tell me your account details, please?
Daniel speaking. How can I help you?
Did you accomplish your goals?
Did you book the restaurant?
Did you buy anything?
Did you enjoy the movie? No, I was bored to tears.
Did you find the movie boring?
Did you get all the notes done?
Did you get caught in the rain?
Did you get my message?
Did you go to the cinema on Saturday?
Did you go to university?
Did you grow up in Canada?
Did you guys get along?
Did you have a good time?
Did you have anything today?
Did you have high blood pressure?
Did you hear my alarm going off last night?
Did you hurt your knee?
Did you know her late husband? Did you like my presentation?
Did you make any new friends?
Did you make it on time this morning?
Did you manage to find your keys? No such luck.
Did you play basketball the day before yesterday?
Did you put away your toys?
Did you really do that? Did you really go to school together?
Did you recognize me?
Did you remember to bring your laundry into the house?
Did you say something?
Did you see anybody there?
Did you send the email?
Did you sleep well last night?
Did you talk to John?
Did you think you could leave without me?
Did you understand?
Did you watch the match last night?
Did you watch the news about the murder?
Did you watch the presidential debates? Both candidates were awful.
Do any other stores stock this item?
Do elderly people generally live with relatives?
Do I get a discount on this entry fee?
Do I have to make an appointment?
Do I have to pay return shipping?
Do I have to pay tax on that?
Do I know you?
Do I look fat in this?
Do I make mistakes?
Do I make myself clear?
Do I make myself understood?
Do I need a passport?
Do I need a prescription?
Do I need a social security number before I start working?
Do I need a visa to visit the U.S.? Do I need a work permit?
Do you accept American dollars? Do you accept credit cards? Do you believe in God?
Do you come here often? Do you dance?
Do you eat lunch at home?
Do you exercise much?
Do you expect me to believe that?
Do you feel any pain?
Do you feel cold?
Do you go to school?
Do you have a big family?
Do you have a boyfriend?
Do you have a camera?
Do you have a car?
Do you have a cell phone charger?
Do you have a girlfriend?
Do you have a kids menu?
Do you have a menu in English?
Do you have a plastic card?
Do you have a reservation?
Do you have a spoon for the soup?
Do you have a swimming pool?
Do you have a table for three?
Do you have an umbrella? Do you have any brothers or sisters?
Do you have any comment on this?
Do you have any exams coming up?
Do you have any further questions?
Do you have any pets?
Do you have any plans for dinner?
Do you have any plans for Saturday?
Do you have any plans for the summer?
Do you have any questions?
Do you have any thoughts on this?
Do you have anything that is less expensive?
Do you have children already?
Do you have fresh fish?
Do you have these shoes in size 9?
Do you have this in a different color?
Do you have this in large?
Do you have this item in any other colors?
Do you have this item in stock?
Do you know anything about Ecuador?
Do you know anywhere else I could try?
Do you know each other?
Do you know him?
Do you know how much it cost?
Do you know how to get to the centre?
Do you know how to grow and mow grass?
Do you know of a good doctor?
Do you know of any Japanese restaurants in this area? No, but I'll ask around.
Do you know the answer?
Do you know the number to call a taxi?
Do you know what day it is today?
Do you know what she wants from me?
Do you know what time it is? Do you know what time they close?
Do you know where the restroom is?
Do you know where this hotel is?
Do you know where your grandfather is buried?
Do you know who I'm working for?
Do you like cats or dogs?
Do you like eating chicken?
Do you like to eat in or out?
Do you listen to classical music often?
Do you live here in the city?
Do you live on your own?
Do you love her?
Do you mind if I continue with my knitting as we talk?
Do you mind if I join you?
Do you mind if I turn off the light?
Do you mind taking me home? Do you mind walking me home?
Do you, Miss Marina?
Do you need any help?
Do you need anything at the shops?
Do you need help with that?
Do you play games?
Do you play sports?
Do you prefer the heat or the cold?
Do you prefer your coffee in a mug or in a cup?
Do you really mean that?
Do you really think she'll ever change?
Do you really think that she loves me?
Do you see what I mean?
Do you sell stamps?
Do you speak English?
Do you stress and worry too much?
Do you suppose I care?
Do you take credit cards?
Do you take MasterCard here?
Do you take me for a fool?
Do you take plastic?
Do you think I can do this?
Do you understand what I'm saying?
Do you want a mug of hot cocoa? It's freezing out there.
Do you want me to make dinner?
Do you want some water?
Do you want to eat out tonight?
Do you want to eat something?
Do you want to join a tour group?
Do you want to play with me?
Do you want to speak in English?
Do you want to watch a movie?
Do you work a lot?
Do you work all day?
Do you work out at a gym?
Does anybody have any thoughts on this?
Does anyone else have an answer ready?
Does anyone know how I can fix this radiator?
Does anyone know the answer?
Does going to college really pay off?
Does he always go to bed late?
Does he eat rice every day?
Does he have a girlfriend?
Does he have any children?
Does he prefer cars to motorcycles?
Does it come with a drink?
Does it come with a guarantee?
Does it come with batteries?
Does it have a guarantee?
Does it hurt here?
Does it make sense?
Does it sound familiar?
Does Levi drive you to work?
Does she come to London often?
Does she hate me?
Does she have any pets?
Does she have children?
Does she like it?
Does she live here in Seattle?
Has anyone seen Bill today?
Has anyone seen my keys?
Has she ever been to Australia?
Has she got any pets?
Has she got curly hair?
Has your grandma moved to the village?
Has your wallet been stolen?
Have I made myself understood?
Have we got all the ingredients?
Have we met before?
Have you attended any lectures recently?
Have you been here for long?
Have you been seeing anyone lately?
Have you been to the theater to see Romeo and Juliet?
Have you been waiting long?
Have you considered quitting your job?
Have you considered telling her that you love her?
Have you dated before?
Have you ever attended a funeral?
Have you ever been on an exchange program?
Have you ever been to Peru?
Have you ever been to Spain?
Have you ever changed schools?
Have you ever cooked food out of the cookbook?
Have you ever given flowers to your mum? Have you ever given your wife flowers? Have you ever had any serious illnesses?
Have you ever heard of anything so ridiculous?
Have you ever heard it before?
Have you ever looked up the lyrics of that song? Have you ever made a mistake? How did you handle it?
Have you ever seen anything like it before?
Have you ever seen these movies?
Have you ever watched a spider weave a web?
Have you fed the dog?
Have you filed your 2019 taxes yet?
Have you finished the work?
Have you got a minute?
Have you got any kids? Have you got any pets?
Have you heard it before?
Have you lived here long?
Have you looked out the window?
Have you made a backup for these files? We don't want to lose them.
Have you met her husband?
Have you met my friend?
Have you seen Donald Trump?
Have you seen my keys anywhere?
Have you seen that new pizza place in town?
Have you sent for the doctor?
Have you shut the door?
Have you talked this through with your family?
Have you tried taking an aspirin?
Have you watched the new show, Stranger Things?
Have you watched this movie?
How about dinner and a movie?
How about going for a stroll?
How about going out?
How about going to the theater?
How advanced are you in your studies?
How am I doing for time?
How am I supposed to do that?
How am I supposed to know?
How am I supposed to work with all this noise?
How are things in Texas?
How are things with you?
How are things?
How are you doing?
How are you feeling today, Christy Lee?
How are you feeling?
How are you?
How busy are you today?
How can I extend my visa?
How can I get there?
How can I get to the museum?
How can I help you?
How can I say?
How can I speak English at home?
How can that be?
How can we go back to the beginning?
How can we solve the problem?
How can we stop that from happening?
How can women vote for this guy?
How can you always be so positive?
How can you not know him?
How can you say that with a straight face?
How can you stand it?
How come 2 of my recordings were deleted?
How come you never have any money?
How come you never talk to me anymore?
How come you've finished already?
How confident are you?
How could I be so stupid?
How could I forget?
How could she do that?
How could we know about the future?
How could you let this happen?
How did it end up?
How did it happen?
How did you become a doctor?
How did you come up with the idea?
How did you do that?
How did you feel when you saw it?
How did you get to know her?
How did you like the movie?
How did you manage to tear your jeans in 3 places?
How did you say that happened?
How did you sleep last night?
How did you spend your weekend?
How did you two meet?
How do I get from Andalusia to Galicia?
How do I get there?
How do I get to the airport?
How do I get to this address?
How do I look?
How do I make a decent hamburger?
How do I order a taxi for tomorrow?
How do I pronounce your name correctly?
How do I say?
How do I use this?
How do these services differ? They look the same to me.
How do you account for that?
How do you ask someone to take a picture?
How do you celebrate this holiday?
How do you eat this?
How do you expect to do that?
How do you feel about North Korea?
How do you find that?
How do you get rid of stress?
How do you get to Times Square?
How do you know each other?
How do you like my new shoes? How do you like studying at Columbia?
How do you pronounce this word?
How do you say in English?
How do you say that in English?
How do you see the future of philosophy?
How do you spell this word?
How do you spell your name?
How do you spend your free time?
How do you two know each other?
How does he look?
How does it taste?
How far did we get last time?
How far is it? How high is it?
How high is this building?
How important is family to you?
How is everything?
How is it going?
How is it that you're staying at the same hotel as me?
How was it?
How is she?
How is this product used?
How is your cat?
How is your wife?
How late can I call you?
How long a drive is it?
How long are you planning to stay here?
How long do your tennis matches usually go?
How long does it take to get there?
How long does the movie last?
How long has it been since you smoked?
How long has this been going on?
How long have you been a vegan?
How long have you been doing that?
How long have you been here?
How long have you had it?
How long have you lived here?
How long is the drive?
How long is the wait?
How long should we marinate this chicken?
How long until he comes back?
How long until the numbing wears off?
How long until you finish?
How long will I need to wait?
How long will it last?
How long will it take you?
How long's this been going on?
How many adults and children are there?
How many Americans will get these payments?
How many are in your party?
How many calories are in this burger?
How many digits does the password contain?
How many euros do you need?
How many hours a day do we have to work?
How many languages do you speak?
How many lines does the metro have?
How many mistakes do you see? How many more days will you be in Madrid?
How many people came to the meeting?
How many stops are left?
How many stops is it to Liverpool?
How may I assist you today?
How much are these oranges?
How much did these cost you?
How much does gas cost right now?
How much does it cost to visit the museum?
How much is a glass of red wine?
How much is a ticket?
How much is an upgrade to first class?
How much is it altogether?
How much is this?
How much more expensive is it?
How much older is your brother?
How much pizza is there? None.
How much time do I have left?
How much time do you have?
How much time do you need for this?
How much to get to the airport?
How much will it cost?
How much will the repairs cost?
How often do the trains run to Brighton?
How often do you call your mother?
How often do you go to the dentist?
How often is this expression used? How old are you?
How old is he in human years?
How old is your son?
How tall are you?
How was I supposed to know that?
How was school today?
How was the food?
How was work today?
How was your day?
How was your trip?
How was your weekend?
How would you describe depression?
How would you like that cooked?
How would you like your coffee? Black, please.
How would you like your eggs?
How's your health today?
How's your day going?
How's your English coming along?
How's your mom doing?
Is Anne in?
Is anybody there?
Is anyone else coming?
Is anyone in your family looking for a job?
Is anything wrong?
Is engineering really worth it?
Is everybody on the same page?
Is everyone okay? Is everything okay?
Is he badly hurt?
Is he enjoying it?
Is he happy about it?
Is he her boss?
Is he kidding me or what?
Is it a cat?
Is it far?
Is it going to go on sale?
Is it in the drawer?
Is it just that easy?
Is it okay to see this?
Is it okay if I finish off your dessert?
Is it only for children?
Is it possible to return this?
Is it true? I hope so.
Is it worth it?
Is lunch ready?
Is my driving license valid here?
Is now a bad time to talk?
Is something wrong?
Is that beeping sound coming from your phone?
Is that enough?
Is that even possible?
Is that for sale?
Is that his bag or hers?
Is that legal?
Is that mine?
Is that necessary?
Is that okay?
Is that okay with you?
Is that possible?
Is that supposed to be a compliment?
Is that the real thing or a knockoff?
Is that what I think it is?
Is that what you meant?
Is that what you want?
Is that why you were late?
Is that you, Andrew?
Is the actor popular?
Is the book green?
Is the food good?
The game worth the candle?
Is the museum far from here?
Is the project so interesting?
Is the ticket one way or round trip?
Is the tip included?
Is the window open?
Is there a better way to say that?
Is there a better word for that?
Is there a case against wearing school uniforms?
Is there a difference in usage?
Is there a discount for students?
Is there a fly in your soup? This cannot be tolerated.
Is there a good time to chat?
Is there a hotel in this village? I want to stay here tonight.
Is there a pharmacy near here?
Is there a toilet?
Is there a vacancy in this hotel? I need a double room.
Is there a vegan restaurant near here?
Is there a warranty?
Is there an ATM here?
Is there another way to say that?
Is there any food you don't like?
Is there any insurance in case my card is lost or stolen?
Is there any other way to say the same thing?
Is there any way I can handle these emotions without going completely insane?
Is there anybody going?
Is there anyone here by the name of Boggs?
Is there anyone here you'd like to ask out?
Is there anything else I may assist you with?
Is there anything good on TV?
Is there anything I can do?
Is there anything I can do for you?
Is there anything wrong with that?
Is there anything you can't eat?
Is there anything you don't like?
Is there anything you'd like to talk about?
Is there one particular brand you prefer?
Is there a particular flavour of ice cream you like better than others?
Is there something you want to tell me?
Is this a bad idea?
Is this a bad time?
Is this a good time to talk?
Is this coat available in a larger size?
Is this film worth seeing?
Is this for sale?
Is this for you?
Is this it?
Is this my order?
Is this okay?
Is this on sale?
Is this seat free?
Is this seat taken?
Is this table free?
Is this the restaurant you were talking about?
Is this yours?
Is your English getting better?
Is your mother from France?
May I have a word with you?
May I add on a few items to the list?
May I ask a question?
May I ask for your telephone number?
May I ask if you received my email?
May I ask if you're married?
May I ask you a favor?
May I ask you a question about this item?
May I call you?
May I come in?
May I connect you with the HR department?
May I have a ham sandwich on white bread?
May I have another glass of wine? May I have another napkin?
May I have some help with this?
May I have something to eat and drink?
May I have the receipt, please?
May I have your attention, please?
Can I have your business card?
May I help you with that?
May I help you?
May I insert a greetings card?
May I introduce Mr. Brown to you?
May I leave a message?
May I please have some more chicken?
May I please speak to Tony?
May I speak to the store manager, please?
May I speak with the store manager, please?
May I substitute a baked potato for the fries?
May I suggest changing the date of the meeting to next week?
May I take a picture with you?
May I try this on, please?
May I use your phone?
Shall we go out for a meal? I know a good restaurant.
Shall we go out for dinner this evening?
Shall we have a coffee? It's on me.
Shall we move to first class?
Shall we split the bill?
Should I bring the car back with a full tank?
Should I take off my shoes?
Should the rich be taxed more than the poor?
What about having a cup of coffee with me?
What about you?
What airline am I flying?
What am I going to do with so much spare time?
What appointments do I have tomorrow?
What are our options? What are our possibilities?
What are the best apps to use to improve your health?
What are the fees for citizenship application?
What are the negative consequences?
What are the opening hours?
What are the pros and cons?
What are you afraid of?
What are you been up to?
What are you doing after your lecture?
What are you doing here?
What are you doing home so late?
What are you doing this weekend?
What are you doing tonight? I'm having some people over.
What are you doing up so early?
What are you doing? Nothing in particular.
What are you driving at? No need to be obscure, just tell us what you mean.
What are you gonna do about it?
What are you gonna do tonight?
What are you guys doing here so late? What are you into?
What are you looking at me for?
What are you looking at?
What are you looking for?
What are you planning to do for the party?
What are you playing?
What are you reading?
What are you really seeking?
What are you saying?
What are you talking about?
What are you thinking about right now?
What are you trying to say exactly?
What are you trying to suggest?
What are you up to today?
What are you waiting for?
What are your plans for your vacation?
What are your symptoms? My whole body hurts.
What are your symptoms?
What are your thoughts about the cause of the problem?
What are your thoughts?
What aspect of college life do you consider most important?
What attracted you to our company?
What attracts you in teaching?
What brings you to England?
What can I do for you?
What can I do to fit in better with your friends?
What can I get you?
What can I help you with today?
What can we do about this problem?
What can we gain from a partnership with this company?
What can you do for this company?
What can you see?
What changed your mind?
What choice do we have?
What city are you from?
What city do you live in?
What color are her eyes?
What color hair does he have?
What color is the cat?
What could go wrong?
What day is good for you?
What day is it today?
What day would suit you best?
What did Alice know?
What did he want to talk to her about?
What did she say? Sorry, I spaced out for a second.
What did you do that for?
What did you do today?
What did you eat when you were in Italy?
What did you find appealing about philosophy exactly?
What did you give her for Christmas?
What did you have for lunch today?
What did you just say?
What did you learn there?
What did you like best about it?
What did you like most about your trip?
What did you say? Sorry, I spaced out for a second.
What did you think of it?
What did you want to be when you were growing up?
What did you want to be?
What did your lawyer say about the lawsuit?
What do I do after that?
What do I do next? What do I have to do?
What do I look like? A doctor?
What do I owe?
What do the streets look like?
What do they keep on fighting for?
What do we have for dinner?
What do you call eggs cooked this way?
What do you call it in English again?
What do you call it when the TV stops working?
What do you call that?
What do you do after school?
What do you do for a living?
What do you do in your free time?
What do you do on weekends?
What do you do to prevent that problem from happening?
What do you do? I work in a shop. What do you do?
What do you drive?
What do you feel about being here?
What do you have for dessert?
What do you have in mind for the meeting?
What do you know about Mexico?
What do you like most about her?
What do you like to do for fun?
What do you mean by that?
What do you prefer?
What do you say?
What do you think about my idea?
What do you think being British means?
What do you think caused it?
What do you think for a solution?
What do you think of my hair?
What do you think the song is about?
What do you usually do in your spare time?
What do you want for dinner?
What do you want for your birthday?
What do you want from me?
What do you want me to do?
What do you want me to say?
What do you want to be in the future?
What do you want to be when you grow up?
What do you want to do now?
What do you want to do tonight?
What do you wear under it?
What do your parents do?
What do your TOEFL scores mean?
What documents shall I bring?
What does he look like?
What does it look like?
What does it matter?
What does it mean to be human?
What does it taste like?
What does Martha think about the project?
What does she live on?
What does this word mean?
What drives him?
What else would you like to do?
What exactly do you mean? What features does this camera have?
What foods do you dislike?
What format would you like me to send this file in?
What fruit is this?
What game are you playing?
What gate do we need to go to?
What gives with Sarah? She's been in a foul mood all day.
What goes with sushi?
What happened next?
What happened to her?
What happened to that office? They've shut up shop and gone elsewhere, I suppose.
What happens to Maria?
What has been your most frightening experience?
What have I done to you to make you so angry?
What have we done to each other?
What have you been doing lately?
What have you been up to?
What have you got in this bag? It weighs a ton. What have you got to lose?
What if it rains? What if it were more expensive than I thought?
What if we meet at 10 instead of 8?
What if you don't have constant access to English speakers?
What if you were rich?
What is a person who works in a store called?
What is all this stuff for?
What's going on?
What is happiness?
What is he doing?
What is he laughing at?
What is her level of English?
What is love? Baby, don't hurt me.
What is the capital city of Russia?
What is the difference between A and B?
What is the dog doing?
What is the exchange rate, dollar to euro?
What is the fee for this transaction?
What is the gate number for this flight?
What is the maximum withdrawal amount? What is the minimum transaction amount?
What is the name of the school you are teaching in?
What is the problem?
What is your email address?
What is your favorite color?
What is your first name?
What is your last name?
What is your name?
What is your nationality? Which country are you from?
What is your phone number?
What is your problem?
What is your religion?
What is your return policy?
What just happened there?
What kind of cartoons does your son watch?
What kind of draft beers do you have?
What kind of nonsense is this?
What kind of pet would you like to have?
What kind of weather do you like?
What kinds of music do you listen to?
What languages can you speak?
What languages do you speak?
What made him leave his home?
What makes a good English teacher?
What makes you feel happy?
What makes you say that?
What makes you think so?
What objectives do you want to achieve?
What oil do you use?
What part of Chicago are you from?
What part of Italy do you come from?
What perfume are you wearing?
What philosophy book would you recommend?
What place is this?
What questions do you have?
What salary are you willing to work for?
What seems to be the problem?
What shape is it?
What should I do to get experience?
What should I say?
What should I wear?
What song is that?
What sort of work do you do?
What station is this?
What street is that on?
What surprised you the most about your current job?
What time are we meeting?
What time did you get back last night?
What time did you work until yesterday?
What time did your friends tell you to meet them tonight?
What time do the banks close here?
What time do the shops close on weekdays?
What time do the shops open on weekdays?
What time do you get off work?
What time does the last bus to Chicago leave on weekends?
What time is it? What's the time?
What time is the last bus to LA?
What took you so long?
What types of bank accounts do you have?
What university do you go to?
What was all that about?
What was that thing called? What was the reason for your call?
What was the weather like yesterday?
What was wrong with the job? Well, the pay wasn't good, among other things.
What was your filing status in your 2018 taxes?
What was your first impression of me?
What was your first job?
What was your name again?
What went wrong?
What were they talking about?
What were you saying again?
What will you do today?
What would be your ideal superpower?
What would you advise?
What would you do if you lost your job?
What would you like for dinner?
What would you like to do this evening?
What would you like to order?
What's for breakfast today? What's going to happen now?
What's the best movie you've ever seen?
What's the next station?
What's the Wi-Fi password?
What's the word I'm trying to think of?
What's wrong with you?
What's your first name?
What's your name?
What are you doing here?
What's a book you hated that everyone else loved?
What's all that noise?
What's all the fuss?
What's for dinner tonight?
What's going on here?
What's happened to her?
What's new with you?
What's on the agenda?
What's on the back of the box?
What's on your mind?
What's so funny about that guy?
What's that all about, then?
What's the abbreviation for the United Nations?
What's the best career advice you've ever received? What's the best piece of advice you've ever received?
What's the best way of approaching this problem?
What's the coolest road trip you've ever taken?
What's the craziest thing a boss has ever asked you to do?
What's the date today?
What's the difference between
What's the dog called?
What's the girl doing?
What's the last movie that made you cry?
What's the matter with you?
What's the matter? You look like a basket case this morning.
What's the most out of character thing you've ever done?
What's the most unbelievable thing that's ever happened to you?
What's the objective of this meeting?
What's the point of a Halloween party if nobody brings any candy?
What's the point of arguing?
What's the point of going to the gym if you always eat a chocolate bar afterwards?
What's the price per night?
What's the school building like?
What's the time difference between Tokyo and New York?
What's the weather like?
What's the weirdest thing you've ever eaten?
What's this button for?
What's this called?
What's this for?
What's traffic like on the way home?
What's troubling you?
What's up, or sup?
What's worse than losing your wallet?
What's wrong with me wearing jeans?
What's your address?
What's your favorite aspect of Japanese culture?
What's your favorite movie or TV series?
What's your favorite YouTube channel?
What's your hurry?
What's your job?
What's your life like?
What's your mobile phone number?
What's your name again?
What's your nationality?
What's your opinion of electric cars?
What's your phone number?
What's your point?
What's your problem?
What's your username?
What have you been up to lately?
When are we gonna leave?
When are you coming back?
When are you going to get married?
When can I see a doctor?
When can you come over?
When did it occur?
When did she arrive?
When did you get back?
When did you go there?
When did you learn to ski?
When do we celebrate Christmas?
When do you get off today?
When do you need this by?
When do you need this? The sooner the better.
When do you think COVID-19 will be over?
When do you think you'll finish the work?
When do you usually get up?
When does the film start? It has already started.
When does the flight arrive? When does the flight leave?
When is the deadline to send my tax return?
When is the government going to abolish that law?
When is the internet connection going to be fixed?
When is the next train?
When is your birthday?
When was the last time I saw you?
When was the last time you drank cola with ice?
When was the last time you got yourself checked?
When was the last time you used a compact disc?
When was your last vacation?
When were you born?
When will be convenient for you?
When will the payments arrive?
When will you finish that project?
When would be a good time to get started?
When would it suit you?
When's the last time you saw her?
When's the last time you smoked?
Where are the changing rooms?
Where are the dressing rooms?
Where are the restrooms?
Where are the toilets, please?
Where are we gonna go?
Where are we meeting?
Where are we on this map?
Where are you calling from?
Where are you going to move to?
Where can I buy a bus ticket?
Where can I charge my phone?
Where can I find a grocery store?
Where can I find canned cat food?
Where can I rent a bicycle?
Where can I transfer to the Orange Line?
Where can we park?
Where did Brenda go on vacation?
Where did it happen?
Where did she live?
Where did you disappear to?
Where did you find it?
Where did you get those facts?
Where did you hear that?
Where did you learn your English?
Where did you live before this?
Where did you park the car?
Where did you see me yesterday, man?
Where did you spend your vacations?
Where do I go to find my checked baggage?
Where do I pay? Where do I pick up my order?
Where do they sell tickets?
Where do you come from?
Where do you get your energy from?
Where do you see yourself in 5 years?
Where do you study? Where do you work?
Where does this bus go?
Where does this train go?
Where does your friend live?
Where is the bus stop?
Where is the nearest bus stop?
Where shall we meet?
Where were you born?
Where were you last night?
Where were you yesterday?
Where's the closest hospital?
Where's the bathroom?
Where's the nearest bank?
Where's the restroom?
Where's the teacher?
Where's your office?
Which airline company do you work for?
Which browser do you prefer, Chrome or Firefox?
Which car costs the least?
Which car is yours?
Which course is more effective?
Which days are you free?
Which days suit you?
Which do you like better, tigers or wolves?
Which do you prefer?
Which drink would you recommend?
Which exit goes to City Hall?
Which is your notebook? The white one.
Which language are you most comfortable using?
Which language do you speak most often? Which language is spoken most often at home?
Which living person do you most admire?
Which months of the year do you like best?
Which newspaper do you read?
Which of the following abbreviations is not related to companies?
Which one do you like best?
Which one is better, this one or that one?
Which one of you is able to help me?
Which one of you is the doctor?
Which opinion do you support?
Which phrase is better for everyday conversation? Which phrase sounds more natural?
Which side of the argument are you on?
Which subjects are you teaching in this school?
Which train do I need to take?
Which university is he at?
Who am I to disagree?
Who are they waiting for?
Who are those men?
Who are you flying with?
Who cares about global warming? We're all doomed anyway. Who danced with you?
Who designed this?
Who did Mary help?
Who did you dance with?
Who did you end up voting for?
Who did you go out with?
Who did you hear that from?
Who did you talk with most about philosophy?
Who did you vote for?
Who do you agree with?
Who do you go with?
Who do you like?
Who do you live with?
Who do you look like?
Who do you think has killed this poor kid?
Who do you think is going to win the election?
Who do you think you are?
Who do you think you're talking to?
Who do you want to speak to?
Who do you work for?
Who doesn't love potatoes?
Who emailed you last night?
Who filled the garage with boxes of tomatoes?
Who has eaten my cake?
Who has questions?
Who helped Mary? Who helps Vera?
Who hosted the party?
Who is driving the bus?
Who is from Poland and who is from America?
Who is going to visit her?
Who is right?
Who is that? You?
Who is that?
Who is the President of the USA?
Who is this?
Who is your favorite person to follow on Instagram?
Who is your favorite player?
Who knew Alice?
Who knows Alice?
Who knows what the future is?
Who knows?
Who said it doesn't work?
Who says that?
Who should I talk to about this issue?
Who stole the wallet from my room?
Who took that picture?
Who wants something to eat?
Who wants to be a millionaire?
Who is the picture of?
Who was with you?
Who were you with?
Who will take care of the dog?
Who would believe that?
Who would like to make a comment?
Who would you recommend for the job?
Who's gonna do the dishes?
Who's winning?
Who's going to take her place?
Who's in charge?
Who's next? Who's the boss in your family?
Who's the most important role model or mentor you've had in your life?
Who's this boy on the far left?
Who's your favorite actress?
Whose basket is this?
Whose car is this?
Whose fault is it?
Whose fault was it?
Whose pencil is this?
Why am I happy?
Why am I not surprised?
Why are you asking?
Why are you crying? It's all about your stepfather, right?
Why are you disappointed with her?
Why are you doing this to me?
Why are you going there?
Why are you looking at me like that?
Why are you making senseless comments?
Why are you parking your car so far away?
Why are you so bright and cheery today?
Why are you so mad?
Why are you so quiet?
Why are you taking his side?
Why are you using cheat codes?
Why did I put it off? I should have done it yesterday.
Why did you ask me whether I believed in God?
Why did you choose this particular scooter?
Why did you come to the UK?
Why did you do that?
Why did you give it a name? It's a bike.
Why did you go to Ghana?
Why did you leave your previous job?
Why did you turn down such a good offer?
Why did you wake me up? Why do I feel bad in asking for help?
Why do I have yellow spots on my tonsils?
Why do I say so?
Why do I suck at math?
Why do men prefer younger women?
Why do you blame me for everything?
Why do you do this?
Why do you smile so often?
Why do you think so?
Why do you think that?
Why do you want to work here?
Why does there have to be a computer?
Why doesn't this work?
Why don't you come over for a drink next Friday evening?
Why don't we all chip in?
Why don't we invite the whole family and have a party?
Why don't you ask him yourself?
Why don't you come up to my hotel room for a drink?
Why don't you cook for a change?
Why don't you get a job?
Why don't you get off at the next stop?
Why don't you give it a shot?
Why don't you join in the game? It's fun.
Why don't you lie down on the sofa for a while?
Why don't you like it?
Why don't you play something for us?
Why don't you take a seat?
Why don't you take the leftovers home?
Why don't you use your own computer?
Why has my visa application been rejected?
Why is it important?
Why is it always me who has to mop the steps of the house?
Why not? They are both so cool.
Why should I care about that?
Why should I say sorry when it's not my fault?
Why should I stay here?
Will electronic books overtake printed books?
Will I ever see you again?
Will I get a debit card or a credit card?
Will I need an umbrella tomorrow?
Will my bank card work at this ATM?
Will there be a meal service on this flight?
Will you answer the telephone if it rings?
Will you be so kind?
Will you donate a few dollars to help people in need?
Will you excuse me for a minute?
Will you give me a light? My cigarette's gone out.
Will you go shopping?
Will you help me to fold these sheets?
Will you keep quiet a minute?
Will you marry me?
Will you please lend me a stapler?
Will you please pronounce it again?
Will you see me out?
Would I be okay wearing a blouse and jeans?
Would it be easier to just fake my death instead?
Would it be possible to extend the deadline?
Would it be possible to reschedule for a later time?
Would it be possible to set another date?
Would it be possible to speak to the manager?
Would it have been better if...
Would Kate get the job if she applied for it?
Would next week be more suitable for the appointment?
Would you be able to gift wrap it for me?
Would you give me the keys?
Would you like a cup of tea, or perhaps a coffee instead?
Would you like a sip?
Would you like anything else?
Would you like me to drive you home?
Would you like me to give you a lift home?
Would you like me to send you our research when it's finalized?
Would you like some coffee?
Would you like some peanut butter on your toast?
Would you like to get a bite to eat?
Would you like to go on a tour of the city?
Would you like to go out for a drink? There's this new bar I want to try.
Would you like to go to dinner on Tuesday?
Would you like to meet me for coffee?
Would you mind having a night in?
Would you mind speaking up a bit? I can't hear you very well.
Would you prefer beer, wine, or champagne?